Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make another YouTuber skin. This time, it's going to be Sethbling. And all I'm saying is if somebody would have mentioned that he was using a Mario lookalike skin, this guy would have been made a hell of a lot sooner. That's all I'm saying. So, all you're going to need to make him is spruce wood planks, oak wood planks, brown wool, dark green wool, blue wool, cyan wool, white, block of gold, and red. There's quite a few colours in this guy, but we should have all we need for the body. Yeah, we do. So, without further ado, let's get started. Well, it doesn't really matter where I'm going to make him. I don't really care about this world anymore. Friendship Station. That's the name of the world. It's just basically a remake sort of thing. So, figure out where you want to make him yourself in your own world. And you want to start off with 1 spruce wood plank, 2 oak wood, 2 spruce wood, 2 oak wood planks, and then 1 spruce wood planks, all in a row, like that. Very familiar pattern if you've made a few of these. Then, what you want to do is, on top of the oak wood planks, you just want to do another layer of oak wood planks on the existing ones, like that. And then on top of the spruce wood, you just want to do brown. So you've got that, and then what you can do is you can just do a whole layer of brown wool on top of what you have there. So you've got the first 3 rows. And here's where this little bit comes in here. I said to get out dark green wool, but equally so you could use black or any other colour. You need a colour that contrasts with cyan wool and dark blue. That's preferably darker than both of them. I originally used black, but a very nice subscriber of mine suggested dark green, and dark green is what I prefer, but you could use whatever colour you want, so just a heads up there. So, you know, use your preferred colour and do a row on top of the dark brown. It doesn't make that much of a difference because there's not that much of it, but, you know, I like... Yeah, the colour doesn't exist, so use what you can get. And now here's where the fun pattern starts. On top of the dark green, going left to right, here's what you want to do. You want to use the dark blue, cyan, dark blue, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, 1 dark blue. And this is the pattern that we're going to build most of his dungarees on. Mario wears dungarees. If you don't know what they are, Google them. So you want to have that, and then the pattern's actually really simple. You just reverse it. So on top of it, you want to, on top of the dark blue cyan, and on top of the cyan dark blue, and you want to do this until you have 4 like repeating double blues here. I'll point it out when we get there, but I'm just going to keep repeating this pattern. Is really easy to do. And I'm doing it the stupid way. I should just place, instead of having to swap out all of the colours all the time, I'm doing it again. I should just do 1 colour and then go over it in the other colour instead of swapping it. Although I'm not sure any time is saved. Right, so I said I'd point out when we were at the point. So this is pretty much they're his legs. Like, that's 12 blocks. And you know that when you come to, you can see how you've got like the double blocks in the middle of the cyan and the dark blue. When you've done the 4th dark blue, so 1, 2, 3, 4, when you've got the 4th repeating thing, you know that you've finished. So, you know, pause that if you have to. Probably shouldn't have to. Let's move on to the next part. So I'm going to put his... I don't know what it's actually supposed to be, but it's in the skin, and this is where a little more of the green or black or whatever you want to use comes in. So on top of this dark blue here, you want to go up 4 with the green, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to go left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to go right 3, just so it spans all of his legs or all of his torso or whatever you want to say. And then, well, you want to do this. Couldn't really explain. There you go. That's what you want to have with the dark green, or black, or whatever. Pause that if you have to. And then all we're going to be doing, pretty much, until we hit dark green here, you just want to keep the pattern repeating. So, you know, just do the exact same thing, work around the dark green. It's not really difficult, just, you know, what colour would that be? That would be cyan, there we go. Just work around it like that, not too hard. But there you go. Pause that if you have to. Here's where the pattern changes a little bit. It doesn't change for the first row. So for this row on the left, it's dark blue, cyan, dark blue, double cyan, dark blue, cyan, dark blue. But for the next row, here's where it changes a little bit. So going from left to right, 2 cyan, 3 dark blue, 3 cyan. Why? Don't know. Just does. I didn't design the skin, although I wish I did. I have been designing some skins, by the way. I'll have to make them. I did a Despicable Me one. I did a Minion, but you know, pause that if you have to. Let's not make this longer than it has to be, shall we? So on either end, you want to do a dark blue, and then you want to do 2 cyan and the 2 middle blocks, aka these, and then you want to use your colour of choice, green, to fill the rest of the row like that. And then we want to make the 2 buttons for his dungarees. Dungarees? Yeah, dungarees. I said it earlier. It's such a weird word. It's like it must be an Australian word. I don't know. So on top of your dark green or whatever, you want to do gold block like that, and then in between you want to do green wool. And in the on top of the 2 middle green wool, you just want to do another 2 there. And then on the left block of both gold blocks, you want to just place gold. And then to the right of it, you just want to place white. And then on top of the gold / white, you just want to do green again. So you want to have this. And then on top of the 2 green. On top of the 2 green, like on top of the buttons, or I assume they're buttons, you just want to do a dark blue for 1 row, and then you just want to do cyan for 1 row. And there we actually have pretty much the whole torso done, because the rest is just going to be filled in with red. So there you go. Here's all of the green involved. Pause that if necessary. And like I said, you just want to fill the rest of this in with red. And here's what it looks like. I actually like this. I don't know why. I quite like this skin. There we are. The arms are really simple, so you know, pause that if you have to. That's where we're up to. That's a whole torso. The arms are really simple, like I just said twice. They start where the first dark green starts, which is here, and you want to come out 4 with the white. And then you want to go up by 3 on top of the white, so just stack 3 rows of white on top. And then the rest of his arm is red, so that wants to just, you know, come up to the top of the torso like that, make the top of the shoulder, and then just fill everything in with red. And the same applies for the other side as well, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. And since it's getting dark, I'm going to make the other arm, and because it's so easy, I'm going to leave you to do it, so I will be back. Alright, so when you've done the whole front section like this, you can move on to the side. And if you've never made one of these before, this is how it works. I do the front like this, I extend the bottom of the feet out by 3 blocks, and then I make the back, then I make the sides, and I make the head, and then we are done. So, as you may know, Minecraft skins are in total 4 blocks thick. So you want to come to the bottom of the pixel art, and you want to bring it back, and you want to do it using the following blocks. So you want to do, is this oak wood planks? You want to do 1 oak wood, 1 spruce wood, 1 oak wood. Go to the other side, do the exact same thing. So just to the back of the shoe, back of the foot, oak, spruce, oak. So you have this, and then you want to connect the 2 together at the, get out of the way, pig, together at the back. By doing, you know, starting from left to right or right to left, 2 spruce, 2 oak, 2 spruce, and this is the platform of which we shall build. Get out of the way, pig. We shall build the back of Mario or Sethbling, whichever you want to say. It's Mario. So on top of that, you want to do 2 rows of spruce planks, and then on top of the spruce planks, you want to do 1 row of brown wool. On top of the brown wool, you want to do 1 row of green wool, or black, whatever. I'm going to keep saying green from now on, and you want to have that. Pause that if you have to. That's the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and now the fun begins. We start the pattern again. So the pattern is, as you may remember, starting from the left, dark blue, cyan, dark blue, double cyan, dark blue, cyan, dark blue. Just so you can take that in a second, I can count how many repeating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to want 5 double dark blues until we're finished. So to bear that in mind, let's continue on. So just repeating the pattern as we did on the front, nothing special. We're just waiting until we've got 5 double dark blues in the center. So we've got, that will make 3 so far. Almost there. Will this be it? Yeah, I think this is it. So just to count to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like counting with Sesame Street. 1 blue, 2 blue. Yes, there we go. I'll stop being the count. I apologise. So, you know, pause that if you have to. Make sure you're at that point. And then what you want to do is you want to use your green or whatever and do one row of it on top of the pattern, like that. And then we start a new pattern, but it doesn't last for very long. So on top of that, left to right, you just want to do cyan, dark blue, and you just want it alternating until you hit the end, like this. And then you want to do 1 full row of cyan on top of it. And then you want to do the pattern again. So cyan, dark blue, cyan, dark blue, cyan, dark blue. There you go. And then on top, another pattern. Pause that if you have to, make sure you've got it right, just a load of pluses. So from left to right, cyan, green, sorry about this, I've got some water but it's not helping. So cyan, double dark green, cyan, dark blue, double dark green, cyan. There you go. Pause that if necessary. Now, on top of the dark green here, you just want to stack up dark blue until you reach the top of the torso, like that, and equally so on the other dark blue as well. So once you have that, what you want to do is you just want to fill the rest of the back in with red, just at the top here. There we go. And that is pretty much the back done, and I'm going to tell you why. To cut this a little short, what you want to do is you want to build the front of the arms onto the back of the arms. That's right, they are the exact same. So just look front, see what you've build it in the exact same position using the same colours, and I will be back after it's done. There we go. Does that look familiar? It should. That is the exact same thing that you should have done on the front. No need for me to tell you to just look forward. I trust that you can do that. So, once you've got the front and the back made like this, what we want to do is we want to make the side. So, let's get down here. And there's no real easy way for me to explain this, so I'm just gonna show you. So starting with the foot, you want to do here. It's a weird pattern. So this is the like shoe part. You want to have that. Pause that if you have to. And then the actual side part here, like on the left, it's pretty much straight to the top. You just want to do dark green, and on the right, you're pretty much carrying on the pattern. So this is what it looks like. There you go. So the side of the leg is exactly like that, nice and easy. Pause that if you have to. What if you manage to make that side, what you can do is you can make your life very easy, and you can just look straight ahead and copy what you did on the other side. That's right, it is applicable. So that's exactly what I'm doing, not looking at my plans. I'm just looking straight through the leg to see what I did on the other side and copying it. just like with the just like I did with the back of the arms. So that is what the other side looks like, in case you are incapable of looking forward if that's a new disease. Pause that if you have to. Let's move on to the arms. The arms are very simple, as you might imagine. I'll start from this side because it doesn't really matter. You fill in the bottom of the white hands with, that's right, white. And yeah, make sure you do fill in the bottom of the hands, by the way. And just fill in the sides with white until the white stops, as you might guess. And then you fill the rest of the arm in with red until you reach the top, like this. And you just want to fill in about, you only really need to fill in like 2 or 3 blocks coming in, but I like to fill up until there, don't know why. So the whole side of the arm wants to look like that. Underneath is obviously filled in, and I'm just showing you the top. So that's what you want to have for the side of the arm there. And it is the exact same thing on the other side. Since it doesn't take very long, I shan't cut it off. So, you know, bottom of the hand in with white. Just fill the side of the hand in with white until the white stops, and then you start with the red, and you are pretty much done, because all we have to do now is the head, and which unfortunately actually is the most difficult part of this. Yeah, I do know how to. I was just going to wonder if I had to go and have a look at my previous statue, but I don't. I can remember what to do. So once you have this, once you have a mindless zombie Mario body, you want to come up to the top of the statue, and you want to discard some colours. What don't we need anymore? We don't need. Screw it. Just get rid of all of the colours. That'll be easier. You'll want sandstone, gold block. You want white, black, brown wool. A little bit of yellow, anything else, a bit of red, there we go, and that is pretty much all we will need for the head. So the head, as with most, I won't say all, Minecraft skins, it spans the torso. So these 8 blocks on top of the torso, the original 8 blocks you built on, you just wanna mark that out with sandstone like that, and you want to bring it forward 2 blocks. So 1, 2, so like towards you, and I noticed that it is getting dark, and this is an excellent point to cut it off actually, because we have the foundation for the head, so it's overhanging the pixel art by 2 blocks, and we can start building up the face in a little bit. So I'll be back. Alright, so we have the first row of Mario's face. Let's do this. So we're at this point here. Yeah, I just made sure that I had dragged it out 2 rows. So what you want to do on top of the first row of sandstone here, you just want to do 2 rows of sandstone going up. So 2 here, and this is going to look a little plain when we've finished his face here, but it's not going to be, because we've got like his mustache and nose to build in front of it. So there'd be no point in building it up for us to just, you know, for it to do nothing. So going from left to right on the next row, you just want to do 1 sandstone, 1 white wool, 1 black, 2 sandstone, 1 black, 1 white, 1 sandstone, and on the next row you want to do the exact same thing. So just on top of everything, just build another row like this. And then on the next row, right to left, you just want to sandstone, white on top of there, 2 sandstone, 2 white, 1 sandstone, and there you have the majority of his face there. And just to mark it out, you just do like 2 rows of red on top of that. So that's his whole face there. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's right. And while we're here, let's build what's supposed to be in front of his face, because there's no time like the present. So go back down to the first row again of the sandstone, and you just want to do 8 black blocks going across. And underneath it you want to do 6, so knock 1 off of each end and just do 6 like that. There you go, for his mustache. And then starting on the next row, like on top of the black row, you just want to go into left to right, 2 black, 6 brown, 2 black. On top of the brown, you want to do sandstone, And then on either side of the sandstone coming out, you just want to do brown wool for his nose, like this. So there you go. The reason that I use brown wool, you just need like another kind of skin color. So you could use orange if you like, either brown or orange. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you. And there you go. That's the front facing, just about, of Mario's face. Now let's make the side. So, which side shall we start on? We'll start on this left side here. We've got to make his head. No, let's make the outlines of his head. So come to the back of the sandstone here, and you just want to drag it to the back of the torso. So just build it up until it's level with the back like this, and then you just want to do one more row so it overhangs one, and then on the back of it. This is like we're going to be making the very back row of it. So from left to right, you want to do 2 sandstone, 6 brown for his hairline, and then 2 sandstone again, like that. And now we want to make the sides of his head. So come to the side here, and like this being the second row, from right to left, you just want to do 2 blocks coming to the left, then another 2 on top. Then on top of the left block, you just want to do 1 sandstone there, and then you want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So go to the other side, put a sandstone like that, have a look through, make sure they're both the same, like that, and then the rest of it actually can be brown wool. So let me just make sure that that's accurate. Yeah, make it brown wool until make it brown wool up until like the sandstone. Don't do it on top of the red, because I think you'd be wasting blocks how I've made it. I might have to go and check out my my original statue to see how I've actually done it. But you know, other than that, just build the sandstone up to like the top of the eye. Not the sandstone, sorry. Build with brown up until the top of the eye, and then we're going to put his hat on. And once his hat is on, we are pretty much finito done. So, just to do this. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'm right here. Alright, so I just had to go and have a bit of a look to make sure how I made the hat and stuff. So, the point that I was at, I can't remember where I had to cut it off. You made the hair like all the way around. The side of the head's done. I know that the sandstone was put in, the brown was put in to the top of the eye like that, and we had the 2 red on top to show where the hat is going to go. So when we're at this point, you want to come back to the front of the head, and you want to, on top of the red here, you want to start off on the screw it, start off from the top row, doesn't even matter. And going from left to right, you want to do 3 red, then you want to do 1 gold, 1 yellow, and then the rest red, 3 red. Then going down a row, you want to do 2 red, 1 yellow, 2 white, 1 yellow, 2 red, like that. And then you want to, after that's done, you want to move on to the side. So you just kind of like, you want to expand out by 1 block on either side, like this, to just make the hat overhang a little bit. And then you want to, on the blocks that you made overhang, just go like down 1, so it comes down like this. And then let's see here. Here we go. Alright, so go to either side of the head. We'll make it the right side, why not? And you want to go to the top here, and you just want to extend the first 2 top rows of the hat back until it overhangs 1 block of the actual head, so the brown here, so you can see what I've done. And you just want to do that all the way around. So you want to come to the back of the head here, and you want to go to the right until it overhangs 1 block, and the previous row here, just so it connects up with the other side of the hat. So we've kind of given him one of those visor sort of things. And while we're here, actually, we can just fill the top of the head in with red as well, like this. All the fun. I wish there was kind of like a paint can in this game where you could just like fill empty spaces in with whatever block you chose, kind of like in MS Paint. That'd be glorious. So we will do the. Actually, we'll do the back of the head first. Why not? It doesn't even matter. Alright, so we want to extend the red down the back of the head here. And you want to do it, so you've got your 2 rows of red here. You want to extend it down by 4 blocks. So 1, 2... Damn it. Come on, coordination. 3. And 4. So you've kind of like, you've just got that 2 brown rows showing here. And once that's done, we can just do the little side bit here. So come to the right side, left side, doesn't matter. And going, like starting on this 3rd row down here where the skin's showing, you want to miss 2 blocks, then just do red to the right. Go to the next row, miss 2 blocks, these 2, red to the right, and on here as well, miss 2 blocks, red to the right. And you want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So going over to the other side, we should have the exact same, yep. Miss these 2 blocks on the 3rd row, red to the left. Miss these 2 blocks, red to the left, miss 2 blocks, oops, red to the left, and there you go. You will have yourself Sethbling, Mario, Seth Mario, Mario Bling, whatever you want to call him. Staring at you. Let's do the quick once over, as I quite like to do. He's a good statue. I usually have more fun making these, that whilst they are harder to tutorial and make than Bodil over there, Bodilfoot. Yeah, Bodil, whatever his name is. I'm sure it's that. It's got to be. Whilst these are harder to make, they're so much better to look at. Although, you know, they're still good. The other ones, just not as nice as these. Because you know, whilst someone might not know that guy. Like Bodil, well, someone might not know Sethbling or whatever his name is. They know Mario anyway, so even at the worst, you've got a Mario statue. So, you know, it doubles. It doubles. I like that. So there you have it. I hope this was at least somewhat useful. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.